I got a text message this morning from an old coworker, but a friend, that said, "Girl, I know you are enjoying your peaceful mornings." Any other morning, she would be 100% accurate. But this morning, I had been up since 5 a.m., spent the last 6 hours working on transitioning our membership club from 2 different platforms to one main platform, invite the ladies in, and then that led to me making some adjustments in the program for cohort 2. So much for a slow morning, but truly I was still grateful to just have that time, because when she texted me, I had my wig off, I was cuddling with Cardi, and that was probably the 5-minute break that I took to get a sip of water, go to the bathroom, and check on my girl, aka Cardi. But I have to tell you, the main thing that really resonated with me today was my devotional time, because even although I may not have had the slowest morning that I prefer to have doing my walks, getting my steps in, which I can save for later, I do not skip my devotional time. And the message was around why serving others is the secret to real happiness. Shout out to Pastor Rick Warren. Pastor Rick, if you ever see this, I'm coming to your church. I am coming to your church. Let me tell you, his ministry has blessed me for such a long time, but when he said serving others is the secret to real happiness, that resonated with me, but also started to unpack some things in me. And when we are serving other people, we're not only getting fulfillment and finding joy, but we're doing the work that God has called us to do. But guess what? When you also choose to show up on YouTube and use your story as a way of servantship, use your skills, your expertise, your unique point of view as a way of serving other people, you are doing work unto the Lord. He made a statement. He said, "You bless other people when you serve them." When you serve others, you literally bless them, but you get blessed in return. I find so much joy and fulfillment when I'm having moments where I can give something, pour something into somebody, share something that I learned to enlighten somebody, or when you start to flow into your gifts, what feels easy and natural to you can feel like a challenge or a hurdle to other people. But it's a beauty when you can take your gift and use it for good for other people to gain or benefit. It made me think about the live video that we did on YouTube last night. My lives are impromptu. They're not scheduled. They're not planned. I don't have a calendar for when I'm going to go live. It's just when I feel it in my heart and when I feel it in the moment, I turn on the camera and I go live. And being able to have just that hour of time with people that I probably wouldn't meet face to face and answer questions, share, just hear successes and wins, and I started my channel, or I got inspired for this, or I got inspired for that. Like, that means so much, because when you, well, let me speak for myself right now. Right now, choosing to show up on YouTube and helping women become visible with the power of their story, that is not just a one-liner. There are so many deeper levels to that, because when you unlock the power of your voice and your story, you're unlocking the seed in which whatever God has called you to plant for whomever needs to pick up that seed. It's a deeper rooted ripple effect. We're called to do 2 things: to help others and to honor God. To help others and to honor God. So when you share those depths of you, when you understand how you can show up as yourself, when you realize that there actually is room for you to get paid to be who you are, you're helping thousands of people you probably wouldn't even see in one day. Like, my community work, my YouTube videos are literally my community service. Because I can put out a video and 500 of you see it, 1,000 of you see it in one day or in 24 hours, that 1,000 people wouldn't see me in real time, in real life like that. And that's why the quality, the conversations are so important for me, because I'm not going to stop. I'm not stopping. I'm not stopping sharing. I'm not going to stop showing up as myself. Like, I'm leaning into the beauty of who I am and the fact and the gift that your gift makes room for you. You get to be exactly who you are. You get to be exactly as He made you. Yeah, I'm refining things. Yeah, I'm working on things. Yeah, it's built confidence. Yeah, I understand my hooks, and I understand, what small things mean now, because it just helps me narrate the conversation in a different way. But the bigger picture is I'm doing my service. This is a part of my service. And all the other extensions of offers and products that I have are a part of my service too. Excuse me. But he mentioned this scripture, Colossians 3:17, and whatever you do, whether in word or deed, do it all in the name of the Lord. Jesus gives thanks to God the Father through him. I kind of mixed that together, but you know exactly what I'm saying. So everything in our life becomes a part of our ministry if you have the right motivation. So choosing to show up on YouTube has quite literally become a form of my ministry. My dad told me something that my grandma told him, a long time ago. But he said to me the other day when we were sitting outside in the backyard, he said, "Renee," that's my nickname. Only giving you one, not giving you two. He said, "Renee, you have the gift of gab." He said, I was listening to you. I was listening to you when you were on there talking to the people, answering those questions, not skipping a beat, just allowing it to flow. And my mom would say that too. After all my years in retail, if you don't know this, I was in retail management for about 18 years before I made these recent career pivots over the past 4 to 5 years. But my mom would come into one of my jobs when I was at Bath and Body Works. And she would just sit there and just kind of wait for me when she saw that I was with someone or helping someone. And she just said, the way that you make people feel when we just come in here, it makes you not want to leave. And I just took all of those words to my heart and just tucked it away, because when I get compliments or hear things like that, it's just a true testament to the goodness of tapping into our gifts. And when you are someone that you have a heart for the thing that you're doing, you have a heart for the mission that you're assigned to, you have a heart for the people that you're called to speak to and talk to. I love serving and I love people. So I think that's just, it shows in the different ways that I light up, that I get excited. And my dad was saying that too. He was like, you get excited when you get on these calls. And it's like, I do. And that's what kept me in retail for 18 years. Most people were just passing through, right? Like they had it as a second job. They had it to get through school. They had no plans for it to be long term. But the one thing that kept me in retail for such a long time was the fact that I got to meet different people every single day and hear new stories every single day. And let me tell you, I have had people cry on my shoulder. I have had job offers on the spot. I had a woman give me this beautiful cross after she heard about my son's passing. I've had so many beautiful things and experiences happen to me. I also had a lady toss nail polish at me over the counter, not like directly at me, but slid it. That was Alta, but we're not gonna go there. I pray she's doing well wherever she is. That was like 15 years ago. But I've had some unique experiences, and it's all just made me so grateful, because I realize whether if it's the gift of gab, I'm in the business of serving, and somehow YouTube has really allowed me to serve so many people at one time. From day one of showing up and becoming visible, I probably served 5 people, 10 people. I was probably serving all the crickets in Michigan for a hot minute, because no one was there and no one was listening. But as I kept going and just sharing different conversations, every conversation isn't meant to be a viral conversation. It's not meant to bring in all the masses, because some conversations are really just ones that are meant for myself, or I'm expressing, or it's meant for somebody specific to be able to receive. But I just kept going and sharing what's on my mind, my heart, sometimes my devotionals, my frustrations, my thoughts, my unique perspective or unique point of view. Quiet, Cardi. So I just kept going. And when I heard Myron Golden literally make that comment of his community service is his YouTube channel, that landed with me. And it really didn't make sense until this morning. Quiet. It really didn't make sense until this morning. And it made so much sense once it landed and stuck. I was like, that's actually exactly what this is now. Now I understand, and now I know. And that's what feels like it makes my mission that much greater for all of the ladies that are in cohort 1, the ladies that are in cohort 2, the ones that are already inquiring about cohort 3. You know that you've been called to something. Whether you're a believer or not, you have an assignment. And for the believers, just knowing the depths of like how deep our gift is, I wrote down like YouTube is my community service. I get to give parts of my life away here. It's my contribution to the world. These videos will outlive me. These videos will surpass me. You know, it's so much bigger than me when you are helping somebody unlock something in themselves that they didn't know they needed in order to get to the next level of the life that they are trying to live and of the person that they are trying to become, and the definition or refinement that needs to happen within their character, within their voice. You know, maybe you're someone you've deemed yourself shy for such a long time, or you kept yourself on mute and you didn't allow yourself to really speak. Well, guess what? That identity shift is real. Unlocking those behaviors to start showing up on a camera, that's real. That can be very scary. But those deeply planted seeds have to get unburied and have to get like released. The chains have to start becoming broken for you to start walking in the calling and the elevation of who you're supposed to be. So when I caught this message this morning, and I'll link it in the description for you to listen to, but when I caught it, I was like, oh my God. I said, this isn't just like a YouTube thing. This is so much more than that. This is literally supporting, like ushering other women into the work that they're supposed to be doing. Because when you get on here and you start sharing those videos, you start sharing your thoughts, you have no idea who needs to hear what you've been through, who needs to pay off debt, come here, Cardi. Come back over here. Who needs to be able to see how you're living your life? How are you doing it? How are you so comfortable? How is it with ease? Like, oh, you're a mom of 4? Tell me more because I'm struggling. How do you even balance work, life, working full time, being on YouTube? Oh, you went back to school at 36? How did you do that? Like, people need that. Come here. She moves so fast. People need that. So knowing that God chose me to like be a part of this journey for other people, I'm so honored. I'm so honored. And it truly is a gift when you can show up and support other people. He also said, what happens? What? Oh, okay. Chicken scratch. What happens when I think about how I can serve others? It creates joy in your life. Permanent joy comes through service. God wired us, when you give your life away, joy comes in your heart. Chicken scratch. But you get the point. And to get the focus off of myself or off of yourself, the focus isn't so much on us, it's who we're helping and what we can do for them, how we can help that person. The most helpful people are the most happy people. Joy floods into your soul when you begin to give it away. The mere unselfish you are the more joyful flow. Okay, y'all, I gotta do better. Joy floods into your soul when you begin to give it away. The mere unselfish you is the most joyful you because it flows into your life. These were good. You could tell I was moving very quickly, but I just had to share this because the more that you bless others, the more God will be able to bless you. And it is a blessing to be a blessing. It is a blessing to help. It is a blessing to serve. It is a blessing to be needed and wanted, and valued and seen. It's such a blessing and it's such a gift. And I cannot wait for more women to feel the unlocking, and men to feel the unlocking of that gift, the value of their life, the value of their existence. And even in the midst of like your hardships and your struggles and the hard times, God uses everything. Nothing goes to waste. Nothing goes to waste. Even your darkest moment, He will use it for His good and His glory in your life. That is like so profound to me. So the connection between our story, serving, doing it unto God, what we're called to do, it's just like I'm seeing the chords I'm seeing all the strings and the chords just pull and tug. And I hope that lands and resonates for you. I don't even think I have any more words. I really hope y'all can see the peace that I feel inside of me right now. I'm just like sitting with that. You know, when you just got something and you just need to really just sit with it. I'm just going to sit with that. And I kind of stumbled through this video, but I'm not editing anything out. That's also just a part of truly showing up as you are and being who you are and being human in the moments of being a human. It's not perfection. It doesn't need to be. That's what's been really freeing me. It doesn't need to be. It's not about it, you know? And you'll know in your heart, in your soul, when you start to like elevate to another level or become a little more refined in certain ways, when things just naturally start to change about you, your demeanor, your posture, how you carry yourself, where your interests lie, the decisions that you make, the spaces that you allow yourself to be in, everything, all of those things. You'll notice when the shifts start to happen respectfully. But just never skipping past a moment like this when you just need to like let that seep into your spirit and let that lie. Yeah. Oh man. The peace. I just feel so peaceful. I just feel so much joy. So much joy. Sometimes it's just hard to explain. Man, God is so good. Well, I thank you for being here, and I thank y'all for continuing to just support and growing this community. If you're new here and this is your first video finding me, what a way to find me. What a video to listen to. But I'm going to share that sermon with you. I pray it blesses your soul. And truly, if you are just looking to start to reconnect spiritually a little bit more with God, I'm telling you, Pastor Rick Warren, the Daily Hope is just so good, too good to ignore. I mean, I'm all about the alignment, encouragement, and of course, alignment with scripture. But his, like, here it is. Let me see if I can show you. Oh, it's going to start playing. Of course it starts playing. It's just so good. So I hope it blesses you today. And until the next video, my friend, I will talk to you later. Toodaloo. Oh, man, I cannot throw very far. I've got to get back in the gym. Hi! Welcome back. Woo! Go Cardi! Yay! Ooh, that didn't go very high. It's okay.